Oh my word. Oh, I have no clue. You are not going to believe what I did about 10 minutes ago. Am I here? Are you there? Hold on. This is terrible. I'm telling you, I did not want this to be a hot mess. You're not going to believe what I just did. Let me fix this. Hold on. Bear with me. I promise you. Listen, we're going to, as soon as I get this together, we are going to jump into this thing. You're going to have to give me a second. Wait until you hear what I did. I cannot believe it. I locked myself in my own bathroom. Can you hear me? I locked myself in my own bathroom and I didn't think I could get out. Hold on. Then this was supposed to be on my cell phone, but it's on my laptop instead. I'm telling you what, I can't even, I promise you, we're going to sell, we're going to get through this, but hold on. I need to have some ice water. I'm warm. That's what I get. All the doors in this house have skeleton keys. All the locks are from 1925. None of them have been changed. I'm in the bathroom, you know, doing what you do in the bathroom. I start fiddling with the skeleton key on the bathroom door and I can't get out. Hold on. This is terrible. And tonight was supposed to be so professional. And I can't see, I have to look on this. Hold on. Okay. No, Helen, I was not shaving my legs. No, Helen, I was not shaving my legs. You're funny. We're going to have a live sale tonight. Okay. So I'm drinking ice water with a little bit of lime juice in it. This is probably an anchor hocking, what they call banded rings, and I love the banded rings pattern. Let me fix that light because it makes me look like the ice miser. What is it called? The winter miser. That color is not right. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Go get some refreshments while that might be better. You know, I've got everything organized. I've got everything written down. It's all laid out. I did all the measurements. I set everything up. Let me say this. I'm going to have to look at my cell phone to see the chat because the chat on the screen is tiny. I am flustered. The chat on the screen is tiny. I have progressive lenses and I have a really bad astigmatism. So I've got you playing on this. Okay. I'm going to look at your comments on here as best I can. And this was not supposed to go this way tonight. hold on. I'm telling you, I locked myself in my bathroom. So all of the doors in this house have old glass doorknobs, the old original 1920s escutcheons. And down in the basement, when I moved in, I found a bunch of skeleton keys. You guys know what a skeleton key is. Here's one. Yeah. Hold on. Let me just, I'm looking at what you're telling me. You have skeleton keys, Robin? Why do you close the door if you're all by yourself? Who said I was all by myself? No, I am. I don't know. I closed the door and I was fiddling with this and I could not get the door unlocked. I locked myself in my own bathroom. Anyway, enough of that. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. We're going to have, we're going to have a live sale. And we are starting at 10 minutes after 8. It's now 8:06. The first item is going up for auction at 10 minutes after 8. Some of you are new to live sales, and so I'd like to give you a little bit of advice about bidding in a live sale that might help it make it a little easier for you. But before I do that, hello everyone and welcome. I'm trying to look and see, it's hard to see who's here, but I see some old familiar faces and some new faces, and welcome. I'm so glad you're here tonight. As I've said before, you don't have to buy anything. You can sit there and throw darts at your television screen, or you can comment and just have a good time. Enjoy yourselves in the chat. And I'm so glad that you joined me tonight for my second live sale of this month. Now, remember, I'm doing 2 live sales per month every other Monday. So the first Monday and the third Monday. And if there happens to be an extra Monday in the month, which we do have in January, I'm going to do a third thrift haul. So, okay, you won't see me next Monday night, but the last Monday in January, we get an extra one. So I'll be back then to do another thrift haul in January. Other than that, it's always going to be the first and the second Monday night, the first and the third Monday night of each month. And of course, yes, I am still doing the eBay store. In fact, I've got a bunch of things that I've already photographed, haven't done the listings yet, but I'll be working on that this week in order to give everybody a little something. So a little bit on the live sale side and a little bit on the eBay store side. And I just so appreciate everybody's participation. So as I continue to look at this, I can see your comments a lot easier here than anywhere else. And it's 8:09, and I said the first item was going up for sale at 8:10, and I am sticking to it. The trains run on time. Okay, so welcome everyone. I'm so glad you're here. And there's just a ton of folks here, and it flies by so quickly. Oh, I'm not sure where Vinny is. Vinny, you better come on and jump in the house, or I'm going to be in trouble. Is Vinny not here? When the live sale is over, let's see. I have 27 lots for sale tonight. And when the live sale is over, then we can relax, chit chat. So just remember, I'm all about business while I'm selling. Not going to be doing a whole lot of chit chat in the comment section. But once we sell everything, we can chit chat then. Does that sound okay? Now, is my Vinny here? Thank you, Karen. Karen says she'll send Vinny a message. Vinny is my moderator tonight. I don't see Dee and I don't see Vinny. but I know they said they were going to be here. So we'll just, I know it's 8:10. Yes, John Robert, it is 8:10. We're going to start off tonight. The first item for sale is an item that I had listed in eBay. Somebody purchased it and they didn't pay for it. So now it's up as a live auction. This is a Heisey glass syrup pitcher, and it is 5 inches tall. We're starting at $12, and it's an offer up. $12 offer up. So if you would like this wonderful Heisey glass pitcher, wonderful American company, made great glass, and this thing is dated 1909. The patent date is 1909. Take a look. No damage, no chips, no cracks. It's 5 inches tall. We're starting at $12 on this, and it is an offer up. So that means whatever you think you'd like to pay for it, you can type that number in. Now, I'm going to tell you this. I'll give you the warning before I count down. Don't wait to place your bid until the countdown, because there's always a lag. You know, not everybody has 5G. You know, some of you are sitting at home on your dial-up TRS-80. I understand. So if you like it, get your bids in there before I count it down, because the countdown goes quickly. 5 inches tall on a glass, patented 1909 Heisey syrup jug. The chrome top comes off. Ooh, like that. See, that's original as well. Here's the beautiful glass. I'll slide this back on. Thank you, John Robert. I said I was starting at 8:10, and we started at 8:10. Let's get this back on here. Okay, now it's on. And the last bid that I see on here is Benita Taylor at 17. We're counting this down. Now, I do not see Vinny or D. So before I count it down, I'm going to have to ask my dear Karen Williams, if you are there. Karen. Oh, David is on it. Dave is on. Dave from Texas. Dave, will you be my moderator? I apologize because Karen has to stop. Karen, okay, we're going to leave it up right now to David and Karen. We're going to get through this a lot quicker, but now that I know David and Karen are here, we're in good shape. David and Karen are going to be the ones to tell us who the winner is. So here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold, I think, on the lovely 1909 Heisey glass syrup pitcher in excellent condition. Oh, I forgot to say stop. Okay, Jeffrey is actually working, so I'm going to let David or Karen please tell me who the winner is, and then we'll move on to our next item. I am so glad I got out of that bathroom. I'm telling you, I was panicking. I'm looking here to see who the winner is. So David says Bonita Taylor at $20. That sounds like we've got it. Bonita, thank you so much. You have purchased before, and I so appreciate it. So we've got you down, Bonita, at $20 on that Heisey glass pitcher. The next item for sale is most of these tonight are, well, in fact, everything is going to be an offer up, which gives everybody an opportunity to place a bid. Now, remember, there is a lag depending on where you live and what you're bidding on. So I'm encouraging you, when I hold the item up, if you think it's something that you like, I'm not trying to trick you into, paying more than you want to. Don't do that. But don't wait to place your bids during the countdown because you might miss out. Okay, so we have a beautiful depression glass compote in pink, or compote as they used to say, and it's got lovely etching on it. And this lovely piece is 6.5 inches tall, and it's 7 inches wide. And I think I told you we're starting out at $12 on this piece. We're starting out at $12. I should say that right at the beginning. Thanks for putting that in, David. I appreciate it. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Thank you so much. I forgot to tell you that. When you win something, David, could you put this in the chat for me, please? My mistake. My email is oldcuriosity.shop99@gmail.com. You've got to send me an email, and please give me your actual name and the name that you use in the chat. Now, remember, I like my example. You might be in the chat calling yourself Gloria Clapsaddle, but your real name might be Millard Fillmore. And if you send me an email saying, "Hi, I'm Millard Fillmore, and I won the compote," well, I wrote down Gloria Clapsaddle. You get the idea. Tell me, tell me what your chat name is. Don't forget to give me your PayPal email address. Okay, so I can send you an invoice and your home address. I use Pirate Ship. I ship from Philadelphia, Jersey. The cost of the item doesn't include the shipping, but I use Pirate Shipping to keep the shipping cost as low as possible. And I know a lot of you know the drill, but some of you are new to live sales. So, okay. Are we good? Let's check. Let me check the chat for a minute here. Let's just check out here, make sure we're okay. Just bear with me for a moment. Hi, Dee. Welcome, Dee. I'm so glad you're here. Love you, girl. We have a nice depression glass compote, 6.5 inches tall, 7 inches across the top. There's no damage on it. It has a nice etch. And let's count it down. It looks like we are at $25 with Bonita. Here comes the warning, counting it down. Get your bids in before I count down so you don't miss out if you're interested in it. Wouldn't your Valentine's cinnamon hearts look good in that? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who gets it? Let me know. This is beautiful. You know I love me some depression glass. Now, I don't know if David or Tammy is or Dee is calling it. Again, I'm checking on my cell phone because I can see better. We'll just wait for a moment here. Hello, Attic Fair and Gail and everyone. Timeless Tommy at 30. Timeless Tommy. I think I know who that is. Really? Timeless Tommy was the winner? Are you kidding? Timeless Tommy, would you like to go ahead and tell everybody who you are? I'll tell you who it is. I can't believe him. Timeless Tommy is my former college roommate. Now, I haven't seen him in a while, but he and I have known each other since we were I think he was 18 and I was 19, or he was 17 and I was 18, something like that. We're both old men now, but we knew each other. I'm so glad you're here, and I can't believe he's bidding on stuff. And listen, don't ask him what happens in college stays in college. So don't pump him for any information he's not giving any to you. Take a look at this EAPG butter dish. I'm going to take a look at the chat in a minute, but I'll go ahead and tell you this is also an offer up, and we're starting at $10. It's an EAPG butter dish. We're starting at $10. No chips, no cracks. EAPG, Early American Pressed Glass, or Early American Pattern Glass. Everybody needs one of these in their collection. And so 6.5 inches wide. No chips, no cracks. Beautiful. You could put cheese in there. You can put your false eyelashes in there. It's an EAPG butter dish with no damage on it at all. And this should be in everybody's china closet. We're going to count it down in just a moment. Oh, no, no, no. It says, hi, Tommy, give us the scoop on Scott. He will not. I'm not watching this very closely. I'm trying to watch the chat on here. I don't see Tommy. It looks like he's disappeared for the moment. Good. Put a cheese ball in there. We're at $21 on this, and we're going to count it down in just a few moments. I have often talked about Timeless Tommy, my former college roommate from 129 years ago. You'll pay him? Yeah, you should. No, you should pay me. Let's count this thing down. Just a really nice, I love my EAPG. I want to thank Dee, I want to thank Karen and David, who are moderating for me tonight. And I want to thank everyone who's here tonight watching and having a good time. We've got some textiles coming up that's going to blow you away, I promise you. Hey, Sherry, put your false teeth in there. You got it. It looks like Dina Porter is at $23. Here comes the warning. Here comes the countdown. Get your bids in now. Don't wait for the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on the beautiful piece, and it is sold. And let's take a look and see. The butter dish is on its way somewhere. Oh my goodness. And we'll see what we've got. David says Sharon Moore at 25. Is that we're good there with Sharon Moore? Oh yeah, that old Gloria Clapp saddle. Sharon Moore at 25. Thank you so much, Sharon. Sharon, what are you going to do with it? You're going to use it as a butter dish? Put cheese in it? Thank you so much, Sharon. She's going to put cufflinks in it. David, oh, Sharon's going to use it for butter. There you go. Very good. Okay, I'm a little nervous because Tommy, whatever his name is very quiet right now. Okay, and he better watch out because I'm going to go back and read the transcript. We behaved in college. It was the early 80s. We did behave. Okay, the red lamp base, here it is. This might be a McCoy piece, I'm not sure. It's an offer up. And again, we're going to start at $10 on this. Now, let me tell you about it. $10 on this piece. Oh my word, that's hilarious. We're starting at $10. I'm not certain that it's a McCoy piece. It looks like a McCoy glaze, but who knows? It's a lamp base. It's always been a lamp base. It was manufactured this way. So there's a hole in the back for the electric cord. There's a hole in the top, right? It's a beautiful, is this sort of a, is it russet? Do you call this color russet? Yeah, McCoy-ish. There's no crazing in the glaze. There are no cracks in the piece. There are no chips in the piece. And it's waiting for you to turn it back into a lamp. Now go to your local hardware store and get a lamp kit. If you don't have a local hardware store, then your big box hardware stores will sell you the pieces that you need to turn this back into a lovely little lamp. And you can do this yourselves. It stands 6.5 inches tall. It is 6 inches wide, and there's a lovely relief here, and there's no damage to it. And what a nice little accent lamp that would be in your home. Convert this back to a lamp. Okay, so it's a nice piece. McCoy could be. I think we are at $15, and we're going to go ahead and count this lovely piece down. Go ahead and get your bids in. Get them in now before the countdown. I don't want you to miss out on anything that you might like to have. So here we go on the red lamp base. Mr. Bix Beiderbecke is at $20, and we're counting it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold. The lovely Pottery lamp base, which could be a McCoy piece. Thank you so much, and I'm going to go ahead and let my moderators tell me who my winner is. I am indebted to my folks who are moderating. David D. and Karen. It looks like Mr. 1927 Beiderbecke. At $25. Bix, thank you. I've got some ragtime playing in the background. I don't know if you can hear it. Bix was a little bit after ragtime, but he would have been somewhat inspired by it. Let's continue moving on. We've got 27 lots tonight, and I'd like to stop the auction at 10 p.m. so that if you want to hang around and chit-chat for 30 minutes, we can chit-chat from 10 until 10:30. Anything that doesn't sell tonight will come back again 2 weeks from now. I have a large picture frame, and where is it? It's right here. This is a big, beautiful picture frame. Okay, it's an offer up. Again, we're starting at $10 on the frame. Now let me talk about this frame. This is brass on the outside. Let me first give you the measurements. The inner picture area, there's no glass. You got to supply your own glass. But the inner picture area is 11.5, 11 and a half by 8.5. And the outer measurements are 16 by 13. So once again, we're starting at $10. This beautiful antique picture frame in brass. And look at the detail on that. Look at the close-up there. The inner measurement is 11 and a half by 8.5. The outer measurements are 16 by 13. You've got to get your own glass. Now you can see that, the person's face goes in there. And then you've got I guess there's nothing behind that. Okay. And then you have the option, you can either hang it on the wall or it can stand on top of your grand piano. This lovely picture frame is, we're starting at $10. I've given you the measurements. And if you're going to place your bids on this, go ahead and do that. And if we don't see any bids within the next 30 seconds or so, we're going to move on to another item. So I'll let you see how pretty the brass is. I do see that there's one bid for the picture frame. I don't know what you guys are snacking on, but I've got some pretzels in an acro agate flower pot. All right. We're somewhere around $11 or $12, and we're counting it down. Let me have a sip, and we're going to count it down. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold. Probably dates, I'm going to say this dates to the 40s on that lovely frame. I've got a couple more frames coming up. Woo. All right, let's see. Do I keep forgetting to say sold? Mary Beth at 19. Thank you, Mary Beth. Now, some of these names I know and some I don't know. Remember, you've got to email me at oldcuriosityshop99@gmail.com. Give me your real name, your chat name, your home address, so I can send you an invoice. And don't forget the email address that is associated with your PayPal account. And then that way I can send you an invoice. Okay, moving along. It's 8:30. We've been going for a half an hour here. We've got 27 lots to get through. And we are currently on our 1, 2, 3, 4. We're on our 6th lot. Here we have an offer up, and we're starting at $8. We're starting at $8. These date back to the 1940s. They are bookends. Let's look at one closely. I might have to stand up. And so they're made of wood. And then this is metal. And there's some felt here. That one's missing its felt. No big deal. And these, the reason why I say I think these date to the 40s is the paint color, the palette, the stylized look. We have a sort of Tex-Mex gentleman walking into the sun. This was a popular motif in the 1940s. Can't you see these in a kitchen, in a sort of fiesta-wear 1940s kitchen holding up your cookbooks? I certainly can. So we have two wooden bookends. This is the original paint. And once again, they date to the 1940s. We know that from the subject matter, the palette, the colors. And this type of thing was popular in interior design, in home decor in those days. Yes, very 30s, 40s California Bix. I'm with you on that. And so we're starting at $8 on the, did you see the video when I was speaking in tongues? I don't know what I did. I pressed something wrong and the whole recording, the whole segment was backwards. It was awful. And I couldn't fix it because I had already uploaded the video. And so to fix it, it would have taken hours to fix that. So I just let it roll, mistakes and all. So the 1930s, 40s California Tex-Mex bookends made of wood. They're 5 inches tall. And I don't know where we are. Let's just look and check really quickly where we are in the bids, and then we'll go ahead and count these guys down. Bix Tommy did not say that. Is he still lurking? Is he lurking in here? So Poodle is at $9 on the bookends. Okay. Poodle, if you get these for $9, you're getting a deal of a steal. Count them down. That's what happens at an auction. You get deals. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. All right, the Tex-Mex Southwestern California 1940s bookends. They're sold. And where are they headed? Let's see what we've got here. I have to look at your comments again on this. Poodle at $9. Thank you, Poodle. Poodle, you got a good deal. All right. 2 pink boats. Pink boats. It's an offer up. Again, everything tonight, offer up. Get your bids in there before I count down. Once again, we're starting at $10 for 2 big pink. They're 12 inches long, each one. And you're going to get 2 of them. No chips, no cracks, excellent condition on both of these. Made by a good glass company. Think ahead to your Easter table. Now, right now, it is snow and ice season. But these are lovely. Let me let you see. They are 12 inches from point to point. Beautiful pink depression glass. Yeah. 2 matching. Put your carrot sticks in this one and your celery sticks in that one. And let these sit on your Easter dinner table. Or, you know, whatever you want. They're just really nice. Nice and clean, no condition problems on them, made by one of the good glass companies of the Depression era. So these 2 lovely pieces. Okay, I'm going to warn you because here comes the countdown. Get your bids in once again before the countdown. So if you're interested in these, you don't miss out. I like them. And I've got a couple more pink things to show you tonight. Shall we count it down? Where are we? Let's count it down. They are not popping like Heisey. Okay, I think we're somewhere around $26. If you're going to bid, go ahead and get it in. We're somewhere around $25, $26. Click. Make sure you're in live chat and you refresh every once in a while, and we're going to count it down. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold. The lovely pieces of glass there. They are sold, and it looks like, yeah, no, these aren't marked, so I don't know. Joan Griswell at 28. Joan Griswell at 28. I did not fire Vinny, and I did not fire D. I think D is here. Vinny was supposed to be here. I hope he's okay. He hadn't been feeling well, so he might have taken some sinus medication or something and fell asleep. So I hope Vinny is feeling okay. D is here somewhere, and we love D, but David jumped in before D did, and so David is moderating for me tonight. And I'll tell you that tomorrow night, David has been kind enough to ask me to join him on his channel at 9 p.m. my time. I don't know what is Texas time, 8 o'clock. And we're calling it Two Gents. And we're going to be on for about an hour and a half or so, selling some mantiques. Yeah, some guy stuff. So go ahead and plug it, David. Stick it in there. There's D. David has it under control. Yeah, but D, you're my girl. David, you're my boy. Now, is Vinny okay? Everybody check on Vinny now, because he was supposed to be here, and I hope he's okay. But I hope you'll join me and David tomorrow night on David's channel. David, go ahead and plug yourself. You know, plug the show for tomorrow night. I got to keep the ball rolling, because some of you are here for those exciting linens, and they're coming up. We have a mid-century. I haven't forgotten my mid-century friends. We have a great big, let me get it out of here. Let me have a sip. Whew. I hope Vinny is okay. Prayers for Winnie? You mean Vinny? I hope Vinny's fine. He's supposed to be here. Yeah, make sure you subscribe. Where's Timeless Tommy? He was in here. Is he gone? Hi, Attic Fair. Hey, Attic Fair, when are you going to start your channel? You're supposed to be doing videos. Oh, Winnie. Winnie is Dee's granddaughter. That's right. I'm sorry. So there is a Winnie and a Vinny. I'm taking a moment just to chat. Hello, Mama T-Bird. We're going to get right back into it. Let me get right back into it. Mid-century console set. Offer up. We're starting at $19 on this. We're starting at $19. This is a California original, 16 inches long. We're starting at 19. Look at this wacky mid-century console bowl in aqua, kind of aqua, and the two candlesticks. Now, this is a console set. If you're into the mid-century modern, wacky 60s, 50s, 60s, this is your speed. Yeah? We're starting at $19. Now, the bowl itself, the console bowl in this amoebic form, is 16 inches from here to here. It has no damage. Nothing has any damage on it at all. And it is marked California Original on the back. All right, they said, hold it still. I'm holding it still. Let me back up. And here are the candles. Oh, my word. After locking myself in the bathroom, who knows what's going to happen tonight. There's the bowl and the big candlesticks. You put this in the middle of your dining room table or your amoeba coffee table, and these on either side. The color, you decide. It's a turquoisey color, and it's got gold splattered stuff on it, and there are no chips or cracks on any of it, and I don't see any bids, so I don't think my mid-century folks are here tonight. Well, we're not going to drag it out if there's no interest Come on now. Don't wait to bid until I start counting down because it'll be too late. No interest on that. We're going to put it down. We might come back to this at the end of the auction. I guess the mid-century folks are not here. All right, I don't see any bids. We're putting it down. We're going to move along. Well, I guess, wait a minute. There's somebody in there. Okay, I see Dave. You do have a bidder? Okay, let's count it down. Now, remember, this is 16 inches and it's heavy. This is going to have to go in a big box. Shipping won't be cheap. I want to tell you that in advance. Shipping is going to be expensive on it, but I will pirate ship as cheaply as possible. So if you're out in California, you know, I don't want you to have sticker shock when you find out the shipping on this. 16 inches means it really needs to go in a box 20 inches long. I need 2 inches on either side. So it won't be cheap, and I know, but okay, let's count it down. Ready, folks? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop sold. The mid-century California amoebic-looking console set will be on its way in a great big huge box. And where is it headed? And who have we got? Thank goodness you live in Massachusetts, right? Margaret Howe at 28. Margaret, you surprised me. I didn't know that you collected mid-century. Are you sure, Margaret? You like to buy my depression glass. Margaret Howe at 28 on the console set. Thank you so much, Margaret. You are an eclectic collector. Oh, maybe it's a gift. Oh, for your daughter. Hey, Margaret, I did ship that other box to your daughter like you told me to in that particular city. Did she get it? I hope so. Oh, there's Timeless Tommy. What do you mean it's lovely? You don't like mid-century Timeless Tommy. Mm-hmm. The linens are coming up. We've got a 1940s female in a frame. Here she is. She's an offer up. She starts at $10. The picture frame is 8 by 10, and we're starting at $10, and it is an 8 by 10 frame. Now, I know there's a glare. Hold on, I'll get in there. Notice the beautiful frame is made of brass, and it has a lovely embossed pattern. It's brass. It has a nice little ring at the top, and you can stand this up on your upright piano. Your upright piano. You can take her out and put any 8 by 10 picture in there you want. Who is it? It's nobody. I shouldn't say that. It's just some random department store model. She's holding up a compact there, as you can see. This is clearly probably from the 1940s. My glare is, I'm really getting a glare. It's difficult on this. She really is beautiful. And I'm trying to hold it still for you. Now, back in the 40s and 30s, department stores hired models and photographs were taken and they were displayed in lobbies, on countertops, even in elevators. And I do not believe that this is any famous person. I believe it is a department store type of photo model. She has a nice, we said a compact here. And there's I don't think there's anything on the back of the picture. Yeah, I don't remember there being anything back there. So you're getting the frame and the lovely photograph of this glamorous 1940s person. Martha Stewart. Karen, it is not. You know better. Your brother was a department store model in Canada in the 1990s. Really? Wonderful. Finger wave and pin curls. She's lovely. And we're going to count her down. We're at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 2.5. No, I'm kidding. 1. We're sold. Sold. Stop. There it is. I like this. And somebody has just gotten a beautiful photograph and a beautiful frame. And it's sold. And let's see where it is headed. She has a Marlene Dietrich vibe. Regina Rainey at 33. Regina Rainey. Regina, thank you so much. Now, some of you say, I have one from you before. Do I still need to send you an email? I'd like it if you could. It makes it a little bit easier for me. Even if you have something from me before, if you get a moment, not tonight, sometime tomorrow after you wake up or tomorrow night, shoot me an email at old curiosity shop 99 at gmail.com. Your name, your chat name, the email address that's associated with your PayPal account, and your shipping address, and then I can get the invoices out to you. So, Regina, thank you so much. What a lovely piece, and I'm glad you got it. Okay, here come the linens. Have you been waiting for that? Let's all take a little bit of a breather here. It's 8:53, which means I've been at this for 1 hour. I'm going to have to speed it up. If I'm going to stick to my get it all sold within 2 hours, I'm going to have to speed it up here. But here come the linens. All right. Everybody says, yay, finally. Well, I told you I was going to do it. Okay, here come the linens. Now, don't wait too long to put in your bids. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and tell you this. All of the linens, every piece of linen, every piece of cloth that I show you starts at $10. Every piece that you're going to see tonight starts at 10. So we are starting now. Let me back up. Excuse my posterior end. Time to stand up so I can show you what I've got. $10, $10, $10. We're starting on the 1940s kitchen towel. It is printed. The color is printed onto the material, right? It's like a linen. So everybody said, is the color printed on there or woven in there? And you can see it's a woven fabric and it is printed on. Can you see that? Okay, we're starting at $10. There's the label, and it measures 28 by 15. 28 by 15. I don't think it was ever used. The colors look just like the 1940s to me. Get your bids in. I'm going to count it down. No rips, no tears. The only stain is it was folded and stored, and there's a little bit of a brown stain right here where it was folded. That's the only stain I see on it. There's no fading to the colors. So it's a beautiful kitchen towel, 1940s era. It doesn't smell funny. I smelled it. Any questions, comments? We're counting it down. You ready? Here we go. 10, 9, get your bids in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold. That's it. We're going to fly through these. Okay, the kitchen towel is sold, and where does it go? Eugenia Burton for $13. No, that's not right. No, I'm waiting. I'm going to wait for my moderator. Gabrielle Pettit at 24. Gabrielle Pettit. Gabrielle, thank you. You're a new name to me. Welcome. I'm so glad to have you. Looks like Gabrielle Pettit got it at $24. Gabriella. Oh, it's Gabriella. I apologize. Thank you so much. It's hard for me. It's really small. Bear with me with my progressive lenses and astigmatism. I do the best I can. Okay, the next piece is the baby blanket. Remember, all of the linens. We're starting, every piece of linen is an offer up, and they all start at $10. Every piece, $10, offer up. Here we go on the baby blanket. The light is washing it out, but it's a beautiful minty green and a cream color here. The baby blanket measures 22 by 22. It is a square. It's crocheted. It smells lovely, like I do. There's no damage on it. Look at the lovely crochet work on this little baby blanket. Beautiful color. Kind of a minty green. Don't you think? It is lovely and it's charming. And it measures 22 by 22. It is very soft. Dee asks me, is it soft or rough? It is soft. I mean, I think it's soft. You know, it's made out of Afghan type yarn. So, you know what? Let's turn this light. I think this light might be too bright. Give me just a moment, my good friends, and let me adjust my lighting a little bit. I do not wish. That might help us out with the lighting. And we're going to count the baby blanket down. That might help a little bit. Here we go on the baby blanket. I don't know where we are, but we're going to count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on this beautiful little baby blanket. Perfect for an infant or an invalid. And it is sold. Should I turn the light back up? Maybe we need more light. Bonnie Abrams at 20. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you so much, Bonnie. I think I will turn that light back up. I think the key is for me to just back up. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll turn it back up. Okay. Thank you so much, Bonnie. What you going to do with it? Now we have a large piece of cloth. We're starting out at $10. And I'm going to call this color russet. Now, you might call it something else, but this is a big, heavy piece of upholstery material. Could be curtains, could be pillows, could be upholstery, could be whatever you want it to be. We're starting at $10. The measurement is 48 by 53. 48 by 53. Now, I know you want to take a look closely at the weave. Here we go. I'm not really good with material, but this is a nice heavy upholstery grade material. And it is 48 inches by 53 inches. You see that? And I'll tell you what, it's good heavy material. Here are some original swatches that have been attached to it in different colors. Yeah, I'm going to leave them on there. But this piece can be yours. And I think you've got enough material there to cut it down in half and do kitchen curtains. You could upholster a couple of chairs with this, small chairs. Make some pillows out of it. It really is a nice heavy upholstery grade material. And that's really all I can tell you about it. And I've given you the measurements. There are no stains on it. There are no rips. There are no tears. Look, you could even be am I channeling Dorothy Lamour? Am I giving you the Dorothy Lamour vibes? It's not my intention, but anyway, just having fun. It is a lovely piece of fabric. I don't know what those flowers are, carnations. So I don't know if we've got any bids, but as I promised, we're not going to waste any time. We're counting it down. It is not bark cloth. I do know bark cloth. That ain't what this is. It's a really heavy, whatever it is. And we're counting it down. We're at $50 on the piece. Beautiful piece. And we're counting it down. So we are at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold on this beautiful, this has to be, how old do you think this thing is? This is old. I'm going to say we're going to go all the way back. We're way back in age on this. 1940s, 50s, something like that. And this lovely piece is sold. And I'm going to let my moderators tell me who the winner is on this lovely piece. And I'm going to get the bits and pieces off of me. Okay, looks like there's a little discrepancy. Dave, I'm going to let you work that out. I'm going to let you work that out for a second. Big Spiderback at $62 before the sold. Okay. So if you placed a bid that was higher than 62, your bid came in after the sold. And I'm so sorry if you missed out. I think it looks 1940s as well. Yeah, I'm thinking 40s. Really bold. Yeah, refresh your chat. So it's Bix. It's Bix at 62. Thank you, Bix, my favorite trumpet player, cornet player. Yeah, everybody, if you see something that you like, I encourage you to get your bids in early. It's not like a live auction where you can bid at the last second and the auctioneer sees you. you could place a bid and it might show up 10 seconds later, depending on the speed of your internet provider and thus and such. So everybody refresh. Let's refresh our computers. Make sure you're in the live chat. And I want to not talk with my mouth full. Okay, Susie, I have to correct you there. The moderators are not jumping the gun. You've got to understand, everybody. You are seeing things on your screen at different times. I promise you, Susie, the moderators are not jumping the gun. The problem is some people have 5G, some have 4, some have 3. You could be on a cell phone, you could be on a smart, you could be on a laptop. It all shows up differently on different screens. That's why I keep encouraging you, if you want to bid on something, get that bid in the minute you're ready to buy something. Don't wait for the countdown. It is the lag. I promise you, I promise you. See, now Diana says the lag is real. Diana, you have to understand the lag is different for everybody. The lag has nothing to do with me. Not in this case. You guys understand that. Refresh your computers. I promise you nothing. See, this happens every time, but you've got to understand. It all has to do with your internet speeds. Thank you, Dee. Dee and folks, if you can help me, you're all wonderful and I'm glad you're here, but please help everybody understand. I don't know what else to say. Keep going. All right, keep going. It is what it is. The Laundry Bag by Eshelman. You got to just understand this is the way live sales run. There's some luck involved with it, but you got to be early with your bids. Laundry bag. It's still kind of washing out the color. The laundry bag is probably from the 40s as well. It measures 18 by 27. And it has the word laundry, and I'm going to guess this is embroidered on the front. I'm going to try to hold it up to where you can see it. It's blue. See that? Laundry bag starts at 10. Get your bids in before I count down. There are a few little stains, not too many, just a few. It has a drawstring at the top. And it belonged to someone by the name of E. Eshelman. I love that. E. Eshelman. Now, we don't know who E. Eshelman was, but someone made this laundry bag for E. Eshelman. You could put this in your bathroom with an old-fashioned iron, make a nice little laundry room display out of it. It's really cute. Nice and heavy. There are a few stains, a little staining on the back. But again, no funny smells. Yeah, counting it down. Here we go. Are your bids in? Would you please show the inside where the embroidery is? I would be delighted. Hold on. I'll try. Somebody wants to see the inside. That's going to be a tricky thing to do because I got to turn it inside out. Somebody wants to see the inside. There's the inside. Yeah, frame it and put it in your laundry room. That's the inside. That was the request. We're at $35 with Bonnie Abrams. Any other questions before I count this down? That's the inside. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, yeah, I think it's an original. You know, and who knows who this E. Eshelman was? Can you imagine, where did this go? Did it go off to Trenton State College? Did it go off to summer camp? You know, was it just used in a great big, in the Eshelman family? Everybody put their laundry. Who knows? But handcrafted, nice old piece. We're at $38 and we're counting it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold on the old laundry bag. Unique, original piece. They don't make stuff like that. You're right. Sold. Game over. And it is ML Minter at 38. ML Minter at 38. Thank you so much, ML Minter. Hello, Lori and Rob. Thank you. Okay, emailing you now. You love it. Okay, a few more pieces here. Just remember, everyone, in order for me to invoice you, I need you to write me at oldcuriositysshop99@gmail.com. Put in your name, your chat name, your home address, and the email address that is associated with your PayPal account. I'll use Pirate Ship, and I'll find the cheapest method to ship it to you, and I'll send you an invoice. Now, I'll be working on the invoices tomorrow afternoon, and then we'll get the stuff out in the mail in a couple of days. All right, I've got, so thank you so much. I am so glad you're all here. If you get a chance, give me a thumbs up. I would love it. I would appreciate it. Hey, listen, it's 9:12. We're halfway through the auction. At 10 o'clock, I'm going to relax and we can chit chat for a little while at 10 o'clock. So if you're asking me questions in the chat unrelated to what I'm selling and I'm not answering it, I'm not trying to ignore you, but we'll relax at 10 o'clock if you're still here and we will chit chat. But we've got more to sell. Okay. Starting at $10. What can I say? This is the absolutely beautiful woodland scene. Now, people telling me that this was called Filet. I need your help on this. It appears to be, let's look close up. I'm told that this is handmade, not machine made. You guys look very closely. I'm not good at this. I think we're looking at something that is handmade, and I think people are calling it filet crochet. Is that like filet o fish? Am I saying that right? Is it fillet or filet? Help me out, my good friends. Definitely handmade, woodland scene. Let me give you the measurements, and then we'll look at the animals that are on here. This lovely thing has no stains, and I can't find any damage. And it smells good. Well, it smells like an old lady's house. Don't get mad at me. You know what an old lady's house smells like. I'm just playing. It measures 29 by 18. Let's look at the little critters. 29 by 18. It is so delicate, and I can't find any damage on it at all. 29 by 18. We've got some deer running around under a tree. We've got a bunny rabbit, a squirrel. We've got a bluebird of happiness right there. And then at the very top It looks like we've got a hen on a nest. Can you see that? Look at that. A bird on a nest. And then down the side, we have another squirrel. And we've got another bunny rabbit down here. So woodland scene. The measurements again are 29 by 18. I can't find any damage on this at all, and I cannot find any stains. No, wait a minute. I said there wasn't any damage. Hold on. I tell a lie. It looks like there's just a little bit right. Okay, if you want to retract your bids, you can. It looks like I didn't see that. Just wait, let me get it in. See that right there? That's the only thing I see. Right there. That's all I can see. I don't see anything else. My goodness. Would you frame it? Would you use it as a table runner or a dresser scarf? It's just so beautiful. I think I would want to put a frame around it. It's a lovely piece. I believe it to be handmade. Now, you guys help me out because I'm learning about this kind of thing. So tell me, is this handmade crochet filet? And how old do you think it is? And then we're going to count it down. Looks German because, yeah, it does remind me of the Black Forest German stuff. So what do you, okay, handmade. And you know, coming from Pennsylvania, we got more Germans here than anywhere else in the US. You think it's about 100 years old? Yes, you would frame it. Your information is correct. Filet, crochet, it's going so fast. Maybe Amish, maybe about 1920. Okay. Thank you, Randy. Thank you, Lisa. I'm reading what you're telling me because I'm learning. So a lot of folks are thinking somewhere around about 1920, which would make it about 100 years old. Handmade. I'm treating it delicately. Now, it's not dry rotted. I mean, it's not falling apart, as you can see. You know, I'm pretty rough with stuff, and so I've been tossing this thing around. Just lovely. Okay, let's count it down. I don't know where we are, but I trust you guys are following along. Here comes the warning on the countdown. Please don't wait until I say 3, 2, 1 to put in your bid because you'll lose it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. It is sold. And what a lovely piece of handmade crocheted filet coming your way. I sound like I'm doing a McDonald's commercial. That thing, I love the rabbits. What was your favorite animal? And let's see, the woodland scene is sold. Southern Buckeye. Southern Buckeye. Okay, I've got it. So thank you, Southern Buckeye. I appreciate that. You've bought from me before, and I so appreciate it. It's headed your way, and I know it's going to a lovely place, a lovely home. Just double checking here, trying to make sure we got it all. Won't see another one like it. Yeah, it was lovely. Now, I need to take the camera over here because you guys are going to get mad at me. I'm holding back one piece. I told you I was going to sell it, but I changed my mind. And I'm going to show it to you in a minute. But let's get this piece sold. This is a lace runner or a table scarf. It measures 31 by 13. It has a stain in it. It's a lovely piece as well, but it does have some stains. I don't see damage on it. Again, we're starting at $10. Let me hold it up closely so you can see the workmanship. And I want all of you experts out there to tell me, I'll hold it still. Is this a handmade or a machine-made piece? That's what the back of it looks like. I'm trying to hold it close to you. Yeah, I'm not washing any of these things. That's going to be up to you guys. Yeah, so this may be a machine-made piece. A lot of folks are saying machine. Yeah. Let me give you the measurements on it. We're starting at $10 on this lovely piece. You can see how delicate it is. Not falling apart. It measures 31 by 13, and I'm just going to call this a lace runner. Table runner, dresser scarf. Hey, go shopping like this. I'm glad the light washed that out. The stains in it are on the front. And it looked like ink or something. There's a brown stain here and here, two little stains where Uncle Henry spilled some gravy or something on there. So there is a stain. If you want to soak it in woolite, that would be for you to do. I'm selling it as it is. I don't see any rips or tears in it. And it just looks like a lovely piece. So no structural damage, just a couple little spots of staining. Once again, it's 31 by 13, and it's a lovely piece, I guess, of machine-made lace, probably also about 100 years old, I would say. Something like that. So let's take a look at where we are in the bidding. And, I'm trying to, this is somewhat difficult for me to get you to see things. Well, let's just count it down. I don't know if we have any bids. I'm guessing that we did. We started out at $10 on it. So here comes the warning, because the bidding is on its way. Get your bids in now. Don't wait. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold on this lovely piece of lace. What am I stepping on? Okay. Sold. Where are we going? Bid is $25. Okay, sold. Let's see who got it. I'm not sure who it is. We'll wait for just a second. I'll have a pretzel while I'm waiting. What do you guys like to rinse out your delicates in? Is that too personal? Bonnie Abrams? Thank you so much, Bonnie. Bonnie, don't forget to email me your information. Thank you so much, Bonnie. I've got one more textile to show you, but I probably should show you the piece that I decided not to sell. Should I show you that? I'm just going to give you a peek. Hopefully I don't. Look over there on my dining room table. Can you see it? Can you guys see? I know you're mad at me. You see that runner over there? It looks so good on my dining room table that I kind of decided. But you know what? Who knows? I might eventually change my mind. Because, but I'm going to hold on to it for tonight. Is that okay, you guys? You're not that mad at me, are you? Don't tease you? Thank you so much. Yeah, it's, I might end up selling it to you, but it looks so good with the console bowls on it. Bonnie's mad. She wanted that for her drop leaf table. That's why people get locked in the bathroom. Thank you. Let me live with it for a little while. I might end up selling it, but right now I'm keeping it. I'm just going to keep it for a little while. Okay, here's the last textile. You didn't know I was selling this. I didn't tell you, but here it is. This is a patchwork quilt or blanket. It's 38 by 40. 38 by 40. And we're starting at $10 on it. It measures 38 by 40. It's a lovely patchwork quilt, really for your lap. And this is not the one that I had around my shoulders out on the front porch 2 weeks ago, made out of bath towels. That one I'm not selling. This one is made out of, I'll bring it up close. All right, first of all, take a look at the back of it. No damage. Take a look at the front. No damage. Smell it. Smells good. A little mothbally, but you can clean it. I don't see stains on it. Take a close-up look. We've got some velvet here, and look at all these little squares. Various little... I'm not calling this a crazy quilt. I'm just calling it patchwork. I know what a crazy quilt is. Now, it looks like at some point something came apart and Granny stitched it, or Grandpa stitched it. We've got some little flowers put in there. I don't know who did that. There's another flower there. But look at all these little remnants. A lot of it is velvet. It's nice and clean. You don't see stains on this. You don't see moth holes on this. And it doesn't stink. All right. I'm going to say that somebody may have made this during the Depression era. You know, people didn't have any money to go out dancing. And so they took remnants and they sat at home and they made things like this. But what do I know? It just kind of, to me, has the feel of the 30s. So it's a nice little piece to put on around your legs in your chair at night. You can fold it over at night and do this with it. Isn't it nice? Put it at the bottom of your bed. It's clean. You're not going to be disappointed. It's not falling apart. Now, it's not stuffed with anything. So there's no cotton filling in here. Yeah. There's nothing stuffed in it. Let me check your comments and see if you're asking me any questions. Lap quilt. Don't forget to click thumbs up. Thank you, Attic Fair. Your grandmother used every single scrap. No batting. Okay, so Mary Beth, batting would be the stuffing on the inside. Is that if it were stuffed on the inside, there would be batting? Is that what you're telling me? I'm learning. I'm just, bear with me, everybody. It is soft. It's very soft. I'm just reading your okay, batting is on the inside. Thank you so much for telling me that. Mm-hmm. You guys think it might be from the 30s? Yep, mostly velvet. Okay, I'm watching my comments here before I count it down, but we're getting ready to count it down. We're getting ready to count this down. It looks like we're at $70 and we're on our way down. Counting. Here we go. Get those last bids in there. We're at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, shake it, but don't break it. 1, sold. Boy, that was worth it, wasn't it, to see me do that little dance? It is on its way, this lovely little thing. It is sold. Give me just a minute, and I'll go over here and check and see who our lucky winner is. Then I can pull my chair up and sit back down. Woo! I'm really working it tonight. Okay, where are we? Let's see. Did you like that dance? Did you like my dance? Allie Monty? Monty Hall? No, Allie Monty. Allie Monty at 70. Thank you, Allie. You're going to get such a nice piece. It's warm and comfortable. Allie Monty. Allie, thank you so, so much. I totally appreciate that. Let me just have a little more ice water. Where's the tip jar? Mm-hmm. Shake that thing. See what happens when you have too many pretzel sticks? And it's only Monday night. Happy Martin Luther King Day. I would be remiss without honoring the late Martin Luther King. Happy Martin Luther King Day to everyone and all of us. Let me have a pretzel. I'm going to have to speed it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. I've got about 8 more things to sell in the next 30 minutes because I'm stopping at 10 o'clock. I'm telling you what. I go live at 8. I start selling at 8:10. I'm stopping at 10 o'clock. We can chat for a while afterwards. But if I haven't sold it by 10 o'clock, we're going to wait and sell it the next time. I want to honor your time, and I want to thank you for being here. I'm so glad you're here. Whether you buy anything or not, I'm glad you're here. We're having a good time together, and we're going to be able to chat a little bit from 10 until 10:30 if you hang in there. Well, you better shake a leg. I know I better. Okay. Pink biscuit jar. I think it's anchor hocking. I didn't bother to look it up in my depression glass book. You experts already know. The pink depression glass biscuit jar. We're speeding it up. We're starting at $10. It's a everything from here on out, $10 and up. Get your bids in. We're going to fly. $10 and up. No chips, no cracks. This is not a reproduction. It's 8 inches tall. I don't remember the pattern. Do you guys know? Yep. Pink, pink, you stink. I love saying pink, pink, you stink. I like pink. Cookie jar, biscuit jar. I think it's an anchor hocking piece. I don't remember the pattern. It is from, the 30s. No chips, no cracks. We started at $10 and we're counting it down. It's a nice one. If is my former college roommate here? He's got these patterns memorized. I bet he fell asleep. We're at $35 and we're counting it down. Get your bids in. We're going to go fast. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold on the biscuit jar. And it goes to, you have the exact one. It's Anchor Hocking. No, it's not Manhattan. Are you sure, Attic Fair? Manhattan? I don't know. Okay, Mama Bird at 40. I don't think that's Manhattan. Biscuit jar 40. Mama. Is it Mama Bird? Mama T-Bird. Okay, the biscuit jar went to Mama T-Bird. I don't, okay, let's keep going here. I've got a Deco picture frame that's missing its outer frame. Okay, so it's missing, all we've got is the reverse painted glass. Now remember, everything from here on out, the bids start at $10 and up. So go ahead and throw your, no, I don't believe it's Manhattan. I think it's something else. We're starting at $10 on everything here. This is missing its outer frame. So you're going to have to go and find yourself a chrome frame to fit on the outside. All I've got is the reverse painted Art Deco glass, which is lovely, and the back, which has its flap messed up, are gone on it. The frame, the outer frame measures 10 by 12. The inner frame, where the picture goes, is 7 by 9. It's Art Deco glass from the 1930s. We started at $10, and you're going to have to find yourself the outer frame for it. They were almost always made out of chrome, but this is a nice one. It's just missing the outer part. Look at my reflection. Here we go. Counting it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold. And that lovely piece is headed to where, my good friends? Where are we headed with that lovely picture frame? I love that reverse painted Deco glass. Let's see here. Wordsmith 57 at 20. Wordsmith. You know, don't think I'm rude. Well, I'm not rude, but I I know a lot of your first names because I ship things to you, but I also know the name that you use in the chat. So I have to remember, I'm going to call you Wordsmith, even though I know your other name, right? Is that okay? I just want to keep it at that. All right. We have a pink hat coming up. Thank you, Wordsmith. David, thank you for putting that in there because I keep forgetting to remind folks to do that, what you just said. So thank you so much. Everybody refresh so that you're in live chat. We've got 20 minutes left in the auction. So we've got a few more things to go. And then we'll just chill out for a little bit. Oh my goodness, this is a lot of fun, and I'm so glad you're here. Oh, you're not going to have to wait until February for another live sale because there's an extra Monday night in January, so I'll be back in 2 weeks. I don't know what I'm going to be selling, but remember, I'll do a preview, and I'll have more textiles, and I'm getting into costume jewelry big time. Okay. What? What does it say? I did put my good hat on. Yeah, give me a thumbs up. I didn't get any more Valentines. Yeah. All right. Pink hat. We're starting at $10. Get your bids in there. Lovely depression glass. Elegant depression glass. Think Easter. Pink glass hat. We're starting at 10. Here are your measurements. 6 inches tall, 9 inches across. Lovely etched flowers. Missing its handle. You can make one. How about that on your Easter table? Fashion yourself some type of a handle. Put an Easter flower decoration in it. Jelly beans. I suggest yellow marshmallow chicks. Get your bids in right now. It's made of glass, no chips, no cracks, no dishwasher damage. Beautiful, elegant depression glass from the 1930s. And Easter will be here. We're counting it down. We're at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You could fill it with deviled eggs. 3, 2, 1. The elegant Easter basket glass has been sold, and it's on its way. Let's see here, the pink hat. What? Put peanut butter in it. Diana Cashion. Diana, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm going to regret selling this, but I'm selling it. We're starting at $10. It is a little tiny table lamp, accent lamp. It's made of metal, and it has a depression green color on it. Isn't this the most adorable little thing? Now, I don't have a light bulb for it tonight, but you've got to believe me that I did put a light bulb in it and it did work, but the light bulb I had was too big. And this is glass. I couldn't get the hurricane shade. So you're going to have to get yourself a little light bulb for it. It's made of metal, and it is painted this lovely little depression green. It's like a little hurricane lamp, oil lamp. Here's the green top with brass on the inside, and it just sits on there like that, and it's adorable. It's got an old cord on it. My light seems to be washing out. I really wish the colors would. It's definitely a jadeite green color. It's got an old Bakelite plug. See there? And it stands 8 inches tall. We started the bidding at $10 on this beautiful little thing. Can you imagine this in a bathroom as a nightlight, on a little desk, in your kitchen? It's just a pretty little thing. You can plug it in and have a little bit of accent light wherever you'd like. And it probably dates to the 1930s. That's that typical 1930s green color. And again, that's made of glass. It appears to be all original. And I did put a light bulb in there. It's unmarked. I'm not sure who the maker is. And it's 8 inches tall. And we're currently at $50 with Gail, and we're going to count it down. Any questions before it is cute. My light up here is kind of, it's not dented. It shows its age, but the paint is good. It's a fired on, paint. It's very stable. You won't be disappointed. You will not be disappointed with it. Okay, count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on this darling little 1930s tin, made of tin lamp. It's really cute. And that was the end of it. That I forgot to say sold. Karen, everybody, thank you so much for putting the sold in there, because sometimes I forget to say it. And it's Gail Springer. Gail Springer at 90. Gail, thank you so much. Okay, we got to really zip it here. Green candy dish. It's green. It starts at $10, and I'm going to count it down. It's got uranium in it. We're going to plow through this. So come on now. Don't sit on your bids. Get your bids in there, because we're really going to move. It's 5 inches tall. It has no chips or cracks. It's satin glass, and I think it might be a hazel. I think it might be an L.E. Smith piece. I've had this before in black glass. It is green satin glass, and it glows beautifully for those of you who like your things under black light. There's some white stuff in there that needs to be cleaned out. Could be a sugar bowl, could be a candy dish. It's really lovely. And it's 5 inches tall, no chips, no cracks. Counting it down, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sold. The little green candy dish with uranium is sold. And where is it headed, my good friends? Let's see. Thank you, Scott, for offering so many quality. Well, thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm just going to wait for my moderator to tell me. I could not do this without my moderators. Carol Payne at 39. Carol Payne. Carol, thank you so much. We are flying. I've got an EAPG fruit bowl. EAPG, no chips, no cracks. It's nice and heavy. It is a beautiful, heavy EAPG, Early American Pressed Glass Fruit Bowl. It measures 8 inches across, and it's 5 inches tall. It may have had a pedestal. Sometimes they did. Wait a minute. Not Payne. D is telling me that it is not Payne. Perrin. I'm sorry. Perrin? Is that, I just pronounced it wrong? Perrin. Got it. Okay. But that's the right winner. Okay. I'm trying to, thank you for correcting me. Sawtooth top, no chips or cracks on this lovely EAPG fruit bowl. Again, it's 8 inches across, 5 inches tall, nice and clean without chips or cracks. Everything from now on out starts at $10. Any interest in the EAPG fruit bowl? We're counting it down. Get your bids in. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It may or may not be sold. Oh, let's just see if we've got anybody on there for that. Let's see. Anybody win that piece? Karen Williams said it is sold. And where's it going, Karen? Is David gone? Did David pass the torch on, Karen? If so, that's great. Okay, David says Karen K at 10. Thank you, Karen. This is speed auction now. Bargains, Karen K. Now, some of you are saying that your lag is killing you. Your buffering is killing you. I'm telling you, when I hold something up, place your bid. Don't wait for me to count it down because everybody is going to have a lag. Now, I just held that up. So if you like it, place your bid, okay? I don't want you to miss out if you like something. It's made in Japan. It's a teapot. It's got no chips. It's got no cracks. And it's probably from the 1940s. A lovely teapot with no chips and no cracks. It is a lovely piece. It's got an American patent on the bottom. It has a Japanese patent on the bottom. You can see it's a lovely cream color with cherries here and some cherries on the back. And the lid has that little thing so that it doesn't fall off. And you got holes in there so your big bits of tea bag doesn't fall through. It's just a lovely little, probably 1940s, probably made before the war, teapot, made in Japan. And it's just absolutely lovely. Now the measurements on the teapot, it's 7 inches tall, and we're counting it down. I hope you got your bids in there. We're counting it down. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, end. On the teapot. The Japanese teapot. Let's see. On the cherry pitcher. And that is... There wasn't any crazing on it. Nope. Diana Cashion at 55. Thank you, David. 55. Diana Cashion. Ignore my pronunciations, and I apologize. Wait a minute. David, it's Diana, right? I'm checking. Let me just do a double check, make sure it's Diana. That's right. Nobody can help the buffering. And I don't know that it has anything to do. Yes. Yes. But the stop, it was Diana. Yes. Before the stop, it was Diana. Very good. Okay. So Diana, it's yours. I know I keep talking about, I don't know that buffering has to do with the weather. I don't know. Maybe it does. Maybe it doesn't. I do know, depending on the instrument you're using and the speed of your internet, and I know we talk about this a lot, but a lot of folks still get frustrated and get annoyed and they think something's fishy is going on. This is why I want to repeat. When I hold something up, if it's something that you like, get your bids in there so that you don't miss out. Because when we count things down at a live auction, you can wait 2 seconds. And if the auctioneer has good eyes, he or she will see you. But this is very different. David has to see, when I say stop, sold, whoever my moderator is, they're looking at their computer and they're seeing which name comes in first. That might look different on your computer because remember, we have different ages to our devices and different internet speeds. It's just the nature of the live sales. So I know it can be frustrating. I've missed out on things on live sales, but that's why I'm doing 2 live sales a month and then everything else on eBay, just to shake it up and give everybody a chance. So I hope everybody understands that it is 5 of. Let's sell these frames because you might be here wanting the picture frames. We are going to get it all in. Okay, zip, zip, zip. The 2 big swing frames. Remember, the bidding starts at $10. Get those bids in so you don't miss out. The 2 big wooden swing frames have no glass. You got to get your own glass. One of them is 8 by 10. One is 8 by 11. This one is 8 by 11. This one is 8 by 10. Very popular in the 30s and 40s. People had picture frames in these, almost always not mirrors. They're made of wood. They've got their old surfaces, their old patinas on them. You get some glass and put your relatives' pictures in there, and it's called a swing frame. Aha! If you tighten these screws here, it will hold its place, and you can swing it. You can swing it out at any angle. So these 2 swing frames right here from the 30s, we're going to count them down. Here comes your warning. Are your bids in there? And here we go, counting down on the big swing frames. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold. Go and get your glass for those. And frame your pictures. The 2 big swing frames are sold. And let's see where we're going. We'll wait for my good friends to tell me. We are going to end at 10 o'clock. We're going to be right on the money. Wordsmith at 40. Wordsmith at 40. 2 more frames. 2 more little ones. Here we go. They start at $10. Thank you, Wordsmith. The little ones, $10 for the pair. The littlest one measures 8 by 6. This one measures 9 by 7. 8 by 6, 9 by 7. Same thing, 1930s era. They are wooden. They have their original old-fashioned. They have not been repainted. They have not been touched up. They're just lovely little swing frames from the 30s. We started at $10 on the pair of swing frames. You've got the measurements, and we're counting them down. Get those bids in there. Get those bids in there, and here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On the lovely little swing frames from the 1930s. That was it. Okay, let's see what we've got, my moderators. The little frames, the 2 of them. I've got those frames all over the house because I've got, with my interior the way that it is. I love those little frames. Lola May at 45. Lola May at 45. My clock says 9:59, which means I've got 1 minute left. And if I hold up my fry glass bowls, even though we're going to go after 10 o'clock, at least I got them up by 9:59. Hold on. Lola May, thank you. These start at $10. And the 2 fry glass bowls, I'm going to give you the measurements in a minute. But before we do this last auction, let me say, this is the last item for auction. Then I'm going to sit back, get a little more ice water, and we're going to just chit chat and relax. The auction will be over. But I did what I promised. We got all of this done in 2 hours. I'm almost almost. And then we'll just relax. I am so glad everybody was here. Don't go anywhere yet because we're going to chit chat for a little bit. And I've got one surprise item after 10 o'clock. That's right, after hours. We're going to do a special offer after 10 o'clock for all of you late owls. But everybody who was new to my live sale tonight, thank you so much for coming. I hope you had a good time. And I want you to know that I do go back and I read your comments. It's difficult while the show is running, but I go back and I know you were here and I appreciate you spending time with me. You don't have to buy anything. Just come and enjoy some great old stuff, right? And we enjoy the time with each other. So the 2 fry glass bowls, we've got 2 of them here. They're not chipped, but you'll get a little bit of inner rim roughness where your old granny was banging the lids around in her Hoosier cabinet. You know how they used to do. Now, the Fry Glass Company. Oh, is Attic Fair Vintage still here? I saw the picture that you sent me. Luminescent glass. And this glass goes all the way back to 1917, 1919. And yeah, go ahead and place your bid if you want these. It's $10 is the opening bid for both of them. It's the last item of the night. The patent numbers and the dates are on the inside, which I know you can't see. But we have dates in here of May of 1917 and May of 1919. And this one has the same patent dates on it. So we're talking antique kitchen. Now they're missing their lids. You can find, can you see the opalescence in them? It's not really showing up. You got to get this in a certain light to really appreciate it. Yeah. And so, but I'll tell you the measurements. The little one will take a lid 6.5. The little one will take a lid 5 3/4. The bigger one will take a lid 6.5. In case you have lids at home and you're wondering if they'll fit this. If not, you can find lids or just use them as beautiful kitchen glass. We'll go ahead and count these down. The 2 Fry glass bowls from 1919, antique kitchen. And it looks like we're at $12 on them. I'm not sure. We're right around $12 on the 2 pieces of Fry glass. They are opalescent, yeah. And we're going to count it down. And here we go. Get your bids in if you're interested. We are counting it down. We're at $15 right now, and here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold. They're on their way to a kitchen near you. And let's see. That was the last scheduled piece of the night, and we did it. It's only 10:04. I'm so excited. I'm so proud of you guys. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, don't tune me out yet. What did we do here? Gail Spranger at 20. Gail. This is fun. That's it. We got through 27 lots in 2 hours, and we had a good time. I am so glad you guys are here. We sold everything I told you I was going to sell. I've got one surprise. So if you want to hang out, let's take a break. Okay. Let's just review something. Let's just review something. Okay. Email me at oldcuriositysshop99@gmail.com. That ice water went down the wrong pipe. Did I give my email right? I think I did. Give me your name, your chat name, your mailing address, and the email address associated with your PayPal account. And sometime tomorrow, I will send you an invoice. Tomorrow's Tuesday. So I'll get my invoices out on Tuesday. And then I'll start packing things on Wednesday, get them out in the mail. Friday, by the latest, is when I ship. So you can expect things by the middle of next of the week. Yeah, that's about right. So again, we're going to hang out and chat for a little bit. But for those of you who are on your way out, I want to thank you for coming and spending time with me tonight during this live sale. Now, remember, I will be doing live sales the first and the third Monday of every month. And you can be sure about 2 or 3 days before the live sale, I will do a video previewing the items that I plan to sell. Not all of the items, because you had some surprises tonight, but I'll show you in advance most of the things that I'm going to sell, so you'll already know. And I promise you, I go live at 8 o'clock, I start selling at 8:10, and we stop at 10 p.m. Yeah? Now tonight, the last item started at 9:59, and we actually stopped at 10:04. So I'll work on that. But thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, do you guys want to hang out and chat for a little bit? If you do, let's just take a 2-minute potty break. I'm going to go get a little more ice water in my tumbler, and then I'm going to come right back, and we'll just hang out for a few minutes. And I've got one more special secret item to sell that I didn't tell you about. Yeah? Okay. So, yeah, I promise you, Alicia, I will not lock myself. I don't need a potty break. You might need one. I don't need one. But I will not lock myself in that bathroom again. That was awful. Okay. Talk amongst yourselves. Let me go get a little more ice water, and I'll be right back. Okay. This was so much fun. And I drink ice water right out of the sink. Yep. Can you hear that? I'm running my faucet. Yep. I don't go in for all this bottled water stuff. There isn't anything wrong with good old South Jersey water right out of the sink. I was raised on it. That's old South Jersey water right out of the sink. Now, as you know, I don't have a refrigerator yet. In my 1930s kitchen, my refrigerator is in the basement. Would you allow me to run downstairs and get a couple ice cubes? Can I do that? I'm coming right back. Just let me go grab some ice cubes. You guys do something. I'm coming right back. Just let me get a couple ice cubes. I'm coming right back. Hold on. I'm in the basement. Oh, I'm back. Almost. Oh, I haven't gotten a refrigerator yet up in the kitchen. So my refrigerator is down in the basement. Oh, that's it. Good old ice water right out of the sink. Let me turn this light off. Hold on, and we're going to chat. Now we can relax. We're done with the business. Let's see here. Yeah, get that light off. All right, now let's enjoy each other's company for a little bit before we tune out. Is anybody still here? Have they all gone? Oh my goodness. Yeah, Diana, that is funny. I know. It's chat time. Let me have a sip. Is the picture still okay? Or should I turn? No, I think I need that. Hold on. I'm sorry. All right, hold on. Somebody's telling me something. Oh my goodness. All right. Let me sit back down here. Yeah, I think I need that light. Okay, what are you telling me? What's everybody telling me? Don't get locked in the basement. I don't have a lock on the basement door. Wait, it's going so fast. Slow down. I can't talk to you all if you use guys. It goes so quickly. Let's see what you have to say. You enjoyed the show? Thank you so much, Regina. How did you get out of the bathroom? If you're just tuning in, about 10 minutes before I went live, I was in the bathroom. Every door in this house is an original 1925 door with glass doorknobs and skeleton keys. Well, I'm in the bathroom and I'm fiddling with the key on the door and I locked it. And then I'm trying to monkey with that skeleton key and I must have spent probably only about 5 minutes trying to get the door open, but I'm in there sweating, you know. I can see the headline in the newspapers now. You know, South Jersey antique dealer found, 10 days later and locked in his bathroom. I'm going to take the skeleton key out and I'm not going to fiddle with it again. David, thank you. Karen, thank you. Dee, thank you. Don't forget, join me and David of Texas. David, what is it? Uprising, Texas. You know Dave and Tammy. It's Two Gents tomorrow night, 9 p.m. Eastern time on David's channel. David, go ahead and put it in there. Plug it in. We're going to sell a little bit tomorrow night. There he goes. Just a little bit. I know. Leave it to me to be stuck in the toilet. Not on the toilet, but in the toilet, in the bathroom. We can say toilet. It's after 10 o'clock. Let's see here. What else are you telling me? I'm reading I can see your comments on this. I can't see them on that, but I can see them on this. See, I have a bad astigmatism. And I have worn glasses. Sharon, you were one of the first 700 subscribers. Well, thank you, Sharon, for hanging out with me for so long. We're growing old together, aren't we? 5 years. It's been 5 years. I started in January 5 years ago, 18. And we've been through a pandemic and whatnot. Telling you. Oh, you want more EAPG? I hear you. Love your grandmother or grandfather antique clock is working. Yeah. No. These are my great-great-grandparents back here. Now, I didn't know either one of them. They both died in the 1920s. I knew 3 of my great-grandparents, but I didn't know any of my great-great-grandparents. And that clock, belonged to great-great-grandparents. And when I was a kid, it was in my grandmother's house. And my grandfather used to love to lie in bed and listen to that clock. And then it came to my parents' house at some point, and now I've got it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 generations, I guess. That dumb old clock, it'll be here. The color of your walls really enhance your brown furniture. Thank you, Darcy. I chose this color. It's a buff color. And actually, hold on. Are you still with me? I'm going to show you how I chose that color. And I told you we've got one more thing to sell. Hold on for a second. Pardon me while I dig through my drawers. Pardon the expression. Because I want to show you. Here it is. All right, I'm coming back. I wanted historically correct colors for this house. So I have a Sherwin-Williams Handbook of Color Schemes. Now this dates to the early 30s, very early 30s. Is anybody interested in this? You want some carnival glass? Okay, I've got some carnival glass for you. In fact, I just bought here, Ghost Hunter. You want some carnival glass? Look at this. And instead of grapes and cables, we've got raspberries in that one. Look at there. Can you see the raspberries in that? See that? It's amethyst. Want me to sell that? I might. But anyway, I chose my color schemes. Look here. Look at the paint. This is my wall color. I chose this. You should have seen the people in the paint store. I went in there and I said, hello, please look at my 1930s catalog. And they were very kind and they did. And so my colors, so this is it here. And it's a buff color that's got a little bit of peach, a little bit of yellow to it, but it's very authentic to the 30s. See that? I'm trying to see what you're telling me. That's how I chose the living room color. I wanted something that looked, that was very 1930s. Please, that decorating book from your colors, it just goes so fast. Yeah, so this is how I did it. And you can see in here, you've got color schemes. Look at the dining room. That almost looks like, look, that looks like my china closet. Yeah. So this was invaluable. All of the, and look here. See the paint chips inside of this book? And this is early 30s. And that's the reason why. That's how I did that. Yep. And you have exterior paint colors. And then look at this living room. Look at this. Now see, when you look at my living room, you see a lot of brown wood, but a lot of jewel tones. Not so much in this direction. If I turn the camera, and I haven't done a house tour yet, but if I turn the camera the other way, you'll see a lot of jewel tones in the rest of the house. But look at how richly colored this is. Nothing is matchy-matchy. Lovely jewel tones. Very typical, you know, upholstery, lots of little lamps around the place. Now that's the way folks decorated back in those days. And it's so different from the decorating trend of the last 15 years or so where it's so, you know, it looks like a hotel. It just looks like a hotel room. No, I don't know. It's taste is very personal. Now, what are you telling me? Do you want me to see what you're telling me? Am I boring? I'm sorry that I'm boring. You know, the gray and the white and the gray and the white, it's classy, but it leaves me feeling, you know, what? Are you I can't tell. Highest bid $790. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I guess you're talking to each other. I'll just keep talking. I want you guys to talk to each other because it is a community. I'm trying to see if you're talking to me. I want to answer some of your questions. It just goes too fast. I can't see what you're saying. I can't see it. I'm not selling that paint book. No, I didn't tell you I was selling this book. Who told you that? I can't sell you that. You can't have this. No, I'm not done decorating yet. No, you don't want that. No, this is invaluable. This little book. I didn't tell you I was selling that. Who started that rumor? $1,200. Now you people need to stop. Mm-hmm. Now you're just carrying on because it's after 10 o'clock. Okay, you keep on. All right. If you're going to bid $1,700, I might hold you to it. You ready to pay $1,700 for that book? You guys need to stop carrying on. I am having a pretzel. What are you telling me to calm down for? What else can we buy? Yeah, they did lose their minds. What? This moves. I can't. My ginger snaps are out in the kitchen. I can't. The carnival glass compote. What about the carnival glass compote? Is Vinny okay? Oh, Vinny's here? Hey, Patty, I can't see it. It's going way too fast. Stop talking so fast. How can I see what you're telling me? I can't slow it down. The side eye is better with the pretzel stick. Vinny is here. He was sleeping. Thank you, Vinny. We're going to forgive you if you don't feel well. We're not going to forgive you if you just dissed me and didn't come to my live sale. But David and D and Miss Williams did very well in your absence, the vintage Vinny. Huh? Cheryl's Home Chronicles. Oh, you want that ashtray? Okay. Maybe. We'll see. I have a feeling I might be running into you two very soon. So we'll see what happens. That's all I'm going to say. Where were you, Vinny? Now you know how us Southerners feel when visiting New Jersey. I lived in the South for years. And is my former college roommate here, or did he duck out already? He's gone. Poor Vinny, he deserves some slack. Why? He told me he would be here. He promised me he would be here. So what happened to him? You love the carnival glass compote? Why are you guys going on and on about that carnival glass compote? Yeah, I like it too. And what I really like is raspberries. What do we always see? Grape and cable, grape and cable. Ugh. I like grape and cable, but it's nice to find raspberries for a change. Can you see? Or is it raspberry? People always correct my... See the raspberries? Can you see them? I don't know if you can see it or not. And amethyst too. So I've got my carnival glass book in the other room. So I got to look it up. Anybody know which company? Dugan, Diamond, Fenton, Imperial. I like raspberries. Why do you not think it's raspberries, proud American? There are thorns on the there are thorns. Can't get you to see it. There, look right there. Those aren't cherries and they're not grapes. So if they're not raspberries, what are they? And look at the thorns. You know how raspberries or blackberries have little thorns? And remember, they're stylized. So I say raspberry, but what do I know? What do I know? Not much. I don't know. They're not raspberries. They're not strawberries. You guys figure it out. Maybe they're not. What are they? Currants. I think Vinny left. He said he was going back to bed a little while ago. Blackberries, raspberries, where in the South, Scott? I lived in North Carolina for quite a while. No, I didn't try to sell the raspberry. I didn't try to sell the carnival glass. Somebody asked me about it, but I didn't want to sell it. I mean, I hadn't planned on selling it. It's sitting over there by my, usually there's black licorice in it. All right, I told you I had one more surprise item for sale. So if you're interested, and if you're still here, I've got one more surprise item that I've been holding back just for you late nighters. So let's have a pretzel stick. I'm going to have 3 pretzel sticks because it's a holiday. Happy Martin Luther King Day. 3 pretzel sticks. And then we're going to sell one more thing. I kind of picked up a little bit of a Southern accent while I was there, and they made fun of me. Everywhere I went in North Carolina. Now remember, I wasn't in the big cities, you know, Raleigh, Durham, Charlotte, Chapel Hill, all that. I was in much more rural areas. And we're talking about in the 1980s. And I can remember going down there and, who are you? Oh, that doesn't sound like a name from around here. Are you related to Sherman? You know, he marched through here and burnt my mama's home place down. I had to tell so many people I was not related to Sherman. Okay? I didn't march through Georgia and burn anybody's home place down. But I got accused of that a million times. I'm just playing with my Southerners. Relax. Isn't it nice that we can have a good time? But I'm not related to Sherman. I've heard of Eden, North Carolina. In undergrad, I was a music major in college. Yeah, I know, Sherman, and I'm not, relax. I'm not, I know it was tough times, but it was 150 years ago, and I'm not related to Sherman. Yes, they called me a Yankee. I'll tell you a funny story. They have these cafeterias down there. Now, see, in Jersey, we have diners. We don't have cafeterias. Well, we do. There's a few cafeterias, but New Jersey is the diner capital of America. We have more diners in New Jersey. Did you know this? Per capita, than anywhere else in the country. We got diners all over the place. Diner, this big. This is the diner state. But in North Carolina, they have cafeterias. Where you push a tray along this metal thing. Everybody lines up, and these people in hairnets are behind this counter, yelling at you. Well, here I am. I get to this, what was it called? K&S cafeteria, where you push this tray along this metal thing, and there's this glass, and they have these little tags, and you're supposed to tell them what you want. And then somebody in a hairnet throws a big spoonful on your plate. Well, I promise you, this is the truth. I'm going down the line, and I see a sign, and I say, well, okay, I'll try some of those collards. I'll repeat that. I'll try some of those collards. Well, you could hear dishes flying and Venetian blinds going up and down, and they had a fit. They called people out from the kitchen. Come look at this Yankee. Tell us what you want again. I'll try some of those collards. You mean collards? We don't have collards in New Jersey. Well, some people do, but I didn't grow up eating collards. I'd never heard of collards until I went to that. It's the truth, Grace. I'm telling you. How could I make that up? Those collards look interesting. Do you serve them with vinegar? Yankee, we got a Yankee. Are you related to Sherman? Anyway, I didn't like those collards. What? Yeah, they're called collard greens. I know that now. No, we have scrapple up here. No, that was the truth. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah, some of the diners are disappearing, but the old ones are hanging on. You knew that, and you're up in Canada? Well, I'm just, a dumb South Jersey boy. I never heard of any collards before until I went south. Anyway, all I'm doing is running my mouth. I've got one more thing to sell, and then that's it. I'm turning this camera off, and I'm going to bed. Got one more thing to sell. It's an offer up. You guys still there? Sherman. What do you... Well, yeah, you wish I had gotten locked in the bathroom. You were born. It goes. I can't read what you're telling me. It is. Look at how fast it goes. Look. How am I supposed to read that? I can't. Misty Mountain Magic. You lived in Florida. Wait, it goes so fast. You got the same treatment until you started until you got the drawl. I didn't know how much I'd miss Pennsylvania living in Massachusetts. In Detroit. Oh, you go to the same thing. Cafeterias are disappearing in Texas. I don't know how you guys can read. How can you read the thing? You're from Pennsylvania and people still complain about how fast I talk. Huh? Oh, you can't. I can't either. Okay, let's sell one more thing. It's an offer up, and we're starting at $10. That might be my thing. All offer ups start at 10 bucks. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 magazines. 1943, 1945, 1946, 1947, and 1951. Let's take a look. It's called Woman's Day. 5 magazines. And the bidding, this is the last thing I'm going to sell tonight. It's just an extra treat. Here we have 1943. This one to me is, I love this one because it's during, obviously, the war. It's filled with war recipes and how to, feed your family on, with 2 cents of meat a week. And it's all about rations and how, how to make do during the war. This is wonderful. So this is a war magazine, war era, 1943. It is complete with its front and its back. Now, people always say, does it smell? It smells like old paper. So, yeah, it smells. It just smells like old paper. I don't know what else to say. But it doesn't like stink like nasty sewage basement. I mean, I don't have sewage in my basement, but it's not an unpleasant smell. It smells like a library. We have July of 1945. The war is over. July of 1945, front and the back. We're going to take a closer look at these in a minute. Look at that awful salad with Spam. We have August of 1946, front and back, complete. We have August of 1947 with the original front and back. More Spam. And we have July of 1951 with the front. The back is missing. So the back cover on that is missing. 5 magazines. 1951, 47, 46, 45, and 43. The bidding started at $10, and so we don't drag it out. We won't look through all of these. I'll put these 4 on the floor and just show you a little bit of the inside of the magazine from 1943. Coming apart a little bit there. A&P, 8 o'clock coffee. There's actually some really neat articles in here about, let me see if I can find, I'll tell you what, there's one recurring article or column that runs in here. And you see it a lot. And there's all these demonic looking children, like with the food ads. Now that little boy that's not so bad. I don't know what's in that Pyrex casserole, but it looks like cabbage and apples. And he looks awful excited, doesn't he? Are you guys still watching me? You're still talking about cafeterias. One of the reoccurring, let me see if I can find it. Oh my goodness, look at this. Have a Coca-Cola, have a Royal Crown Cola in your pointy bra. There we go. She's she's very happy with her Royal Crown Cola. Is she not? Okay. There is an article that runs in all of these magazines. It's not a modern idea, to take furniture and chop it up or chalk paint it or alter it in some way. There were plenty of, now here's an article called What to Do If Your Dress is Too Tight. What do you do if your dress is too tight? Put down the biscuits. Stop eating the biscuits if your dress is too tight. But I don't know. There it says. What do you do? What to do if a dress is tight? Yeah, I say put down the biscuits. Put down the moon pies. Go out and get lucky if your dress is too tight. Bix Beiderbecke, are you kidding? What? Oh, you guys are getting sassy now. Take shallow breaths. Take shallow breaths if your dress is too tight. I want to find you the article because it drives me insane. It's 1940s housewives taking Victorian furniture and chopping it up, to modernize it. Here it is. Warning. If you like Victorian furniture, I cannot believe they did this to this table. Hold on. And it's good old South Jersey well water. This article says, We Remodel 5 Old Tables by Louise Sloan. At Women's Day Workshop, we revise old tables and make them more attractive and useful. We cut down some and we build up others. Let me show you the before and the after. Are you ready? I know you're going to cry, Jeffrey. Everybody get ready. This is bad as chalk painting antiques. Huh? That's the lovely old Victorian parlor table. Yeah, it's like a library table or a fern table or some such thing. Lovely piece. I don't think, those aren't really cabriole legs, but just a lovely late Victorian, probably mahogany piece of furniture. Yes. You want to see what they did to it? Hold your breath. I'm going to show you what they did to it. Look at that woman. Look what they did. They chopped off the legs. They took the tabletop and made a picture frame. And then they took that bottom piece and stuck that awful piece of wood on there with a hinge and made a laptop writing desk thing that's hideous. Heart attack. Horrible. Oh, I know. Isn't it terrible? I don't know if we can stomach looking at what they did to the rest of the tables, but really, I'm just having fun. It goes to show you that everyone wants nice things, and some people want modern things, and that Victorian table in the 1940s would not have been an antique. It wouldn't have been stylish. It wouldn't have been collectible. And this war wife wanted it to look nice in her home, and she chopped it up. So we can't blame them. You got to put it into perspective. Of course, today, us antique lovers go, ugh! But that's what people did. You want to see another one, or have you had enough? Let me see what you tell me. Wait a minute. Let me refocus my eyeballs. You want to see another one? They had no idea the crap we would be sold in 2000s. Oh, have you guys been? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot I'm selling these magazines. Should we close the bid and then look at the rest of them? I am so sorry. I forgot I was selling them. I am so sorry. I got carried away. Let's close the bidding. I know. I apologize. This is the last thing. So we're counting it down. Yep, I'm closing the auction. Vinny, you don't know you just got here. Y'all need to fill Vinny in because he just got here. He needs to go back and watch my 2 hours. Didn't I do a good job? We got through a whole bunch of stuff in 2 hours. We did a great job. You did a great job. Okay, counting down these magazines. I don't know where we are. $65. We're counting them down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The magazines are sold. Karen, you might be my only moderator left. Yeah, I always get carried away with magazines. You're going to cry when I show you what they did to the other tables. But who got the magazines? Sold. Marilyn B. 77. Marilyn, I'm going to throw in a couple extras for you. I got a couple extras down in the basement. Is it Marilyn B? Oh, your birth year is there. Really? Don't tell us what year. Marilyn B. Actually, hey, Marilyn, when you write to me, tell me your birth year. And if I've got any other magazines of your birth year, I'll toss those in. I'll just toss them in. So you let me know, okay? And I got a couple other, 1951. Okay. I will write that down and I'll see if I've got any other mags down there from 51 and I'll toss those in. Thank you, Marilyn. So remember, the magazines came after 10 o'clock. This was just a fun extra, and I did get carried away and forgot I was auctioning them off. So thanks for hanging in there. But that really is it. Now the kids are painting Ethan Allen furniture. I know. Thank you so much. Wait, you found my paint ship book on eBay, ordered it, and when I get it, I will post scans and list the paint formulas once I get them from the paint store. That sounds like a good resource for folks. Wait a minute. Marilyn B was second at 75 and won at 77. Is there a discrepancy, David? Or we're good? Let's just make sure we're good with the magazine auction. No, we have. Okay, now can everybody hold on for a second? Because the chat is going very quickly. If everyone would please just hold on for a second so I can get clarity from David on who the winner of the magazines is. So hold your chat for a moment, because if you're all chatting, it goes too quickly and I can't read it. So just hold on for a second. Hold on, everybody. And we'll make sure that we get the magazines to the right winner. We'll just wait a minute now, and we'll let David sort that out. Hold on, everybody. I just want to see what Rob bid 75. Then Marilyn at 77. Okay, so David, Marilyn B is the winner at 77. If you'll just confirm that, David, and then we'll get back to the chat. Thank you, David. Marilyn B won at 77, confirmed. Okay, now you can now everybody chit chat. Thank you, guys, and don't forget to join me and Dave tomorrow night on Dave's channel. I think he put it in there a couple times. Let's see how else they butchered these tables. Oh my word! Look at this wonderful library. Here's another beautiful table. Look at that one. And look, they painted the legs white. And they put some awful plant in it. Look at that. Look what they did to that thing. And this one, trying to get it. Look, with these wonderful like barley oak, barley twist legs. And I don't know if it's glass ball feet. I can't really see. But they took the trim off and they chopped off the feet and they made some dumb little coffee table out of it. We can't look at any more of it. We can't look at any more of it. Oh. Anyway, it's what makes the surviving pieces even better. Oh, I know. But it was the war years and it was hard to get a hold of things. Okay, everyone, that really is it. We'll wrap it up now. So what we did, we're going to review so that you'll know the next time I go live at 8 o'clock. I start selling at 8:10. I stop selling at 10 p.m., whether we get through it all or not. And then we chit-chat for the last 30 minutes to an hour. And we've been chit-chatting now for about an hour. And that's a lot of fun to do that, just to sort of let you guys chit-chat with each other. And I get to answer some of your questions and ask you some questions and just chit-chat a little bit. I want to thank my moderators. I couldn't have done it without them. I want to thank everyone who made purchases and everyone who just tuned in to just enjoy an evening. Now, don't forget, email me all your information. I'll work on the invoices tomorrow, get everything packed, and by the latest, it'll be out in the mail on Friday of this week. And I'm going to be back tomorrow night at 9 o'clock my time, an hour earlier, Texas time, on David's channel. Two gents. And David, I've got to go digging through the basement to figure out what I'm going to sell. I haven't decided yet. I don't know. Probably just one or two things. David is going to be doing most of the selling. So I hope you guys will join me then. Okay, are we good with that? And if you've got comments, suggestions, anything, feel free to shoot me an email and let me know what you liked about the live sale, what you didn't like, what you think needs improving, and what are some other items that you would like to see me sell. I heard you say that you want more textiles and jewelry, as well as some nice old carnival glass and EAPG. I heard that loud and clear. So I appreciate all of your suggestions. Okay, folks, we're going to say good night. We're going to say goodbye. Thank you, everyone. That's it. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. We're going to tune out here. I'm Scott from the Old Curiosity Shop saying thanks for watching. Wait for the cat. Well, you're going to have to wait a while for the cat. And so long for now. Good night, folks. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you tomorrow night on Dave's channel. Bye-bye. Have a good night. That was a lot of fun.